Hi everyone, Crystal Chester here, functional and clinical dietitian. Today we are talking about prenatal supplements. Prenatal vitamins are the most basic supplement you should be taking if you are pregnant. So if you are pregnant or someone you know is pregnant, share this with them. Grab your prenatal vitamins because there is a certain something in most, or actually a lot of prenatal vitamins that your body can really do better off without. Now, let's face it, we all know that we're supposed to be eating 2 servings of fruits, 3 to 4 servings of vegetables. We're also supposed to be eating our lean meats, our healthy fats, and loads and loads and loads of water. And that's even when we're not pregnant. But it's even more important when we're trying to grow and develop a whole new human being to eat as healthy as possible and get as many nutrients in as possible. Realistically, if you've ever been pregnant or you are pregnant, you realize that sometimes you don't want to eat anything, and then there's other times you want to eat everything, but maybe not everything that you want to eat is exactly nutrient dense and will provide you everything. So general rule, it's good to just have a prenatal vitamin always that you consume all the time. Now, a lot of prenatal vitamins have folic acid in them, and folate is a B vitamin that is really responsible for preventing neural tube defects. It's responsible for making DNA, creating other genetic material, and it's really important for the cell division and to support the baby's growth. So folate is super, super important. However, a lot of prenatal vitamins have folic acid, and research is showing us that a lot of people can't convert folic acid into folate. Note this, that the body cannot use folic acid. It has to be converted into folate. So instead of trying to find out if you can convert folic acid into folate, you should just get a prenatal vitamin that already has the easiest vitamins and minerals to digest. And in this case, we're talking about folate. Remember, the body cannot use folic acid, it has to convert it. But if your body can't convert it, then you're not getting the folate that your body really needs, especially at this time when you are pregnant. When you're looking for a prenatal vitamin, look for folate or methylfolate whenever you're purchasing a multivitamin. The second supplement I recommend everyone taking are probiotics. Emerging research is proving that the health of our guts directly affect just about everything in our bodies, but particularly our brains. Even so much that this newest research article that I found has found that probiotics can even help prevent ADHD and some autism, which is really awesome. This came from pediatric research, and what they did is they took 75 infants, and they, for the first 6 months of their life, they either gave them a placebo or they gave them 1 strand of a probiotic. Now, they followed these kids for 13 years, and once they were 13, they rechecked them, and 17.1% of the kids who got the placebo, so they didn't get the probiotic, had some form of autism or ADHD. Now, where the kids that got the probiotic, 0% had any type of neurological disorders. That is really, really awesome. Yes, we need more research based from this, but conclusively they virtually found that just one strand of probiotic can actually do so much good in the brain. So definitely take probiotics when you are pregnant. Now, speaking of brain health, number 3 supplement is omega-3s. We're talking your EPA, your DHA, and your some ALA. Now, unless you're eating a ton of wild-caught salmon, sardines, anchovies, chia seeds, walnuts, egg yolks, then it's probably a good idea to take some omega-3 or a high-quality omega-3 supplement. Now, it's not just baby's brain, but it's mom's brain as well. Some of the newer studies are showing that taking an omega-3 supplement while you're pregnant can help with your mood, can also help with your sleep, and the farther pregnancy gets, usually sleep is hard to come by, but also it really helps fight off postpartum depression afterwards because of how omega-3s work with serotonin in the brain. So it helps lift your mood, helps lift energy, all of that. Take an omega-3 supplement. Now, lastly, I recommend to some people, but not everybody, and that is digestive enzymes. When you're pregnant, like I mentioned before, sometimes it can be harder to digest certain foods, especially maybe you feel like you've never had a hard time digesting something, but now when you're pregnant, you get gas, you get bloating, you can tell your digestion isn't on point, maybe you're having a hard time going to the restroom. That's whenever I would recommend digestive enzymes, especially if you know you're having a meal that tends to mess with you. It doesn't sit right, or again, it causes you to swell, or maybe makes you tired afterwards. That's whenever I would recommend digestive enzymes, especially to those ladies who have had their gallbladder removed, because like we were talking about, like those essential fatty acids like omega-3s are still very important to have in your diet. But when you've taken out the main organ that helps you digest fat, the gallbladder, it can be hard to actually digest those well. So taking a digestive enzyme with bile salts or ox bile in them can help with that. That is it, guys. Those are the top 4 prenatal supplements that I recommend. Prenatal vitamins with folate, not folic acid. Probiotics, so you can help the brain health of your little one and help ward off ADHD and autism. Also omega-3s to support their little cognitive functions and to help you not get the blues or get postpartum depression. And then of course the digestive enzymes. Thank you guys for watching. Please share this, give it a thumbs up. I am Crystal Chester. I try to give you guys the most practical information out there to live the healthiest life you can in the easiest way possible. I'll catch you guys next time. Have a blessed day.